welcome. Welcome to class 276. Okay, how do you feel today? I feel fine. How did you feel yesterday? I felt fine. How did you feel the day before yesterday? How did I feel? How did I feel the day before yesterday? I felt fine. But do you always feel fine? Yeah, usually, yeah. I usually feel fine. Have you always felt fine in this class, in this studio? Yeah, yes, I've always felt fine. Richard, have you ever felt like throwing in the towel? Excuse me? Have you ever felt like throwing in the towel? Throwing in the towel. If this is a towel, towel es una toalla. Of course, this is a pencil. It looks like a pencil. But for the moment, it's to throw in the towel. Yes, in boxing, if I'm the coach or the manager of the boxer, and my boxer is clearly losing, I throw in al cuadrilátero, entra en el cuadrilátero la toalla. That signals to the referee to stop the fight. To throw in the towel means to give up. Me rindo. I give up. Richard, have you ever felt like throwing in the towel? No. Have you ever felt like retiring? Yes, many, many times. But throwing in the towel is not the same as retiring. Have you ever felt like moving back to the States? Yes, I've felt like moving back a few times. He tenido ganas alguna vez. I felt like going back, but I don't go back. Have you ever felt like changing professions? No. I've never felt like changing professions. To feel. I can feel a book. I can feel pencils, etc. To feel. First I felt the book and then I felt the pencils, etc. To feel, felt. And finally fight. To fight. Who fought Muhammad Ali first? Joe Frazier or George Foreman? Joe Frazier fought Muhammad Ali first. Of the two, eh? But who fought Muhammad Ali for the world championship? Several boxers fought, many boxers fought Muhammad Ali for the world championship. Many. What British boxers fought Muhammad Ali? Brian London and Henry Cooper fought Muhammad Ali. How do you know this? Are you a boxing fan? No, not necessarily, but I remember. I remember when Muhammad Ali was the world champion, the heavyweight champion of the world. He came to Europe, and he fought at least three boxers. Henry Cooper, who was the number one boxer in Great Britain at that time, Brian London, another very good boxer, and a German boxer, Karl Mittelberger or something, Karl Miltenberger, I think. Did he win or lose? Who? Muhammad Ali. No, he won. He won all three matches. First, he beat Henry Cooper. Then he beat Brian London. And then in Germany, he beat Karl Miltenberger. So he beat all three. He won all three matches. He beat all three boxers. Fíjate, win no admite complemento indirecto. O sea, ganó tres combates. He won three matches. Ganó a tres púgiles. He beat, escrito beat, three boxers. Okay. So you beat the person, you win the match. You win the game, you beat the team. Me ganó. He beat me. Le gané. I beat him. Gané el partido. I won the match. Con complemento directo. ¿Qué es lo que ganaste? Gané el partido. Partido es complemento directo. I won the match. ¿A quién ganaste? Pues gané a mi rival. I beat my opponent. Oponente, sí, en inglés. I beat my opponent. My rival. No se suele decir. I beat my opponent. Okay, to fight. Fought. My father fought in the Second World War. I didn't fight in the Vietnam War. How many people did you fight in high school? I didn't fight anybody. To fight. Fought. Buy, bought. Every day I buy, yesterday I bought. Every day I bring, yesterday I brought. Every day I catch, yesterday I caught. Every day I think, yesterday I thought. Every day I teach, yesterday I taught. Every day I fight, yesterday I fought. These verbs have the same sound. Two of them have different spelling. Taucht with taught, and caught. Pillé, cogí, caucht. All right. Lo demás is ou, but the phonetics are the same. Caught, bought, fought, brought, taught, thought. All right. Finally, point 24. All right, we will finish finally. When was the last time you saw a murder? I've never seen a murder. Un asesinato, yeah. I've never seen a murder. When was the last time you saw a flying tiger? Tigre volador. I've never seen a flying tiger. When was the last time you saw a pink elephant? I've never seen a pink elephant. When was the last time you went to Brazil? I've never gone to Brazil. When was the last time you played poker with a Hollywood actor? I've never played poker with a Hollywood actor. When was the last time you did something crazy? I've never done any, well, yes, I've done quite a few. The last time I did something crazy was yesterday. Giving this class is crazy. Working with Marta is crazy. No, I've never done anything truly, well, yes, I've done a few crazy things in my life. I've done a few crazy things in my life. When was the last time you spoke to a person from Mongolia? I think I've never spoken to anybody from Mongolia. When was the last time you spoke on this class about the problems in South Sudan? In el sur de Sudan, bueno, en Sudan Sur. I've never spoken about the problems in South Sudan. When was the last time you spoke about the political situation in Honduras? I've never, on this program, I've never spoken about the political situation in Honduras. I'm not familiar, fíjate, no estoy familiarizado con. I'm not familiar with the political situation in Honduras. When was the last time you came to the studio on a horse? I've never come on a horse. When was the last time you came by helicopter? I've never come by helicopter. How did you come yesterday? I came by car. How many times have you come by car this week? I've come by car 3 times this week. I haven't come by helicopter. I haven't come by taxi. When was the last time you caught a taxi? The last time I caught a taxi was last week. How many taxis did you catch last week? I caught 2 taxis last week. And where did you catch them? Well, I caught the taxis in Madrid. Okay. And when was the last time you played tennis? Oh my God, the last time I played tennis was, that's a good one, maybe 20 years ago. Were you a good tennis player when you were young? Pretty good, not the best. It wasn't I didn't devote time to tennis, but I was pretty good. Yes, pretty means bastante. But how many people in your school were better than you? I don't know, probably 10 or 15 people were better tennis players than I was. Have you ever been the number one in anything? Have I ever been number one in anything? Yeah. I'm the number one in my house. Well, no, I think I'm number 2. I'm number 1 here on this English course. I'm the teacher, so I'm number 1. Yes, I've been number 1 in many things. I was the number 1 in the 400 meters in Oklahoma in 1970. Institutos, high school. All right, have you ever seen? Unit 25. Finally, but as usual, a very quick review. Page 271. 50%, yes, is the same as 1/2. 33.3% is the same as 1/3. 10% is the same as 1/10. 1/10 of the people in Spain smoke. No, more. 1/5 of the people, maybe 20% of the people in Spain smoke. No, 30% of the people in Spain smoke. Maybe, I have no idea. Do you know? What percentage of the people in Spain smoke? Probably 25%. I don't know. I have no idea. What percentage of the people in Spain go to Mass every Sunday? I have no idea. Maybe 10%, maybe 15% of the people go to Mass on Sunday, or maybe 5%. I really don't know. What percentage of the people in Spain speak English really well? Really well, about 1%. About 500,000 people speak English really well. Oh, really well. What percentage of the people watching this program buy the books or have bought the books? I have no idea. I have no idea. A lot of people have bought the books, eh? Yes. A lot of people have bought the books. But I think maybe 1 or 2 or 3% of the people who regularly watch this program have bought the books. Not that many. I recommend the books, but you don't need them. All right, 2,522,000. What's the population of Madrid? I have no idea. But I think it's about 3,000,000 to 125,000 people. Yes, of Madrid capital, the Madrid city. How many people are there in the United States? I think there are 330 million people. How many people are there in France? I think there are around 67 million people in France. Check, eh? Check these things. I think everything I say is plus or minus 3% error. The margin of error, in this case 3%. What's the population of Italy? The population of Italy is about 64 million people. What's the population of Germany? The population of Germany is 81 million people. Are you sure? No, but plus or minus 3% margin of error. All right. And what's the population of the UK? The population of the UK is around, the United Kingdom, is around 67 million people, 66 million people, similar to France. And what's the population of Brazil? The population of Brazil is around 210 or million people. What's the population of Mexico? I think the population of Mexico is around 120 million people. What's the population of Japan? The population of Japan, population of Japan is around, I think, 120 million people, like Mexico. What's the population of Canada? The population of Canada is around 37 million people. There are more people in California than in Canada. Really? Yeah. Yeah. I think 37 million people. What's the population of Australia? The population of Australia, I think, is around 30 million. Similar to Texas, 30 million people. What's the population of Guipúzcoa? I have no idea. Maybe the population is about 700,000 people. 700,000, maybe. What's the population of the Basque Country? El País Vasco, the Basque Country. I don't know. I think it's about 2.1 million. What's the population of Castilla-La Mancha? About the same. About 2 million, 2.1 million. What's the population of Andalusia? I think the population is around about 8.2 million. What's the population of Portugal? I think the population is around 11 million. All right. 1 million, 2 million, 1 billion, 2 billion, 5 billion birds, etc. The days of the week. Okay, what day comes after Wednesday? Thursday does. What day comes before Wednesday? Tuesday does. What day comes after Sunday? Monday does. What day comes before Saturday? Friday does. ¿Por qué digo does? Para no decir toda la frase. Bueno, there are three possible answers. What day comes before Saturday? Friday. That's the most recommendable answer. Second possible answer. What day comes before Friday? Saturday. Friday comes before Saturday. But it's redundant to repeat the entire sentence. What day comes before Saturday? Friday does. Friday does is the most correct, but the most recommendable to say simply, of course, Friday. How many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. How long does each day last? Each day lasts 24 hours now. Oh, yeah. Why now? And before? Well, going back to the creation, you remember when God created the earth, the first day lasted 500 million years. The second day lasted 500 million years. That's the only way to bring together creation with evolution. If you believe in creation, it's the best way, perhaps. All right. January, February, Januaring. Yeah. New como nuevo, January como llevar puesto. January, I'm wearing a pink shirt. Wearing, wary. January. February se pronuncia igual, February. March, April, pencil, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. All right. 2021, yes sir, a new year, 2021. It's the year 2021. Last year was 2020, the year before that was 2019. I was born in 1951. I will die in 2084. Yeah, I'm planning to live a long time. Yeah, I made plans. No, this is true. I went to a stone cutter. Yeah, in Texas. Marble Falls, Cataratas de Mármol. I went to Marble Falls, Texas, and the same man was there that I met 15 years ago for my father's gravestone, La Lápida. And I said, and he has a very strong, very strong Texas accent, this man. And he's about 75 years old. And I said, I want to make my gravestone. He said, well, okay. You want to make your gravestone? No problem. Well, tell me when were you born? What's your name? I gave him my name. And he says, where do you want your gravestone? Where do you want it put? Where do you want to be buried? Donde quiero ser enterrado. Where do you want to be buried? In Bear Creek Cemetery. Bear Creek, that's over there in Bertram. Bear Creek Cemetery, sure, no problem. Bear Creek, Riachuelo del Oso. Cementerio de Riachuelo del Oso. Bear Creek Cemetery. I said, well, when were you born? And I said, November 9th, 1951. I said, very okay. Well, he said, it'll be ready in 5 days. 5, that's Texas, 5. It'll be ready in 5 days. Now, we'll leave the death date open until you die, and then I'll finish it. No, I want you to put a date. Well, I can't do that. Well, do you want the business or not? Well, sure, I want the business. I'll pay you. You put the death date. But I can't do that. Do you know when you're going to die? Do you know when you are going to die? Yes, I made a decision when I'm going to die. Well, so you're going to commit suicide or something? I said, no. I'm going to die of natural causes. Causas naturales. And how do you know what day? Huh? It's my secret. Well, then tell me what day I need to put here. I need to put here. I'm speaking with a strong Texas accent. And I said, April 1st, 2084. 2084? You're crazy. That means you're going to live 130 years? My God, it's 133 years. Yes, I'm planning to live 133 years. So, April 2nd, 1984. Excuse me, 2084. 2084. So, you're going to live from 1951 to 2084. Is that correct? I said, that's correct. You're going to pay, well, you pay me 50% now. I said, very good. How much is it? I said, it'll be $1,400. Well, it depends. I said, it depends on what? Well, it depends on what kind of marble you want. We have two kinds. You have two kinds of marble. Dos tipos de mármol para la lápida. Well, what are they? Well, we have Texas marble, pink color, and we have Georgia marble, which is gray, silver and gray. Well, what's the difference in price? Well, Texas marble, because it's from nearby here, Texas marble is 20% cheaper than Georgia marble, to bring the marble from Georgia. I said, okay, well, I'll take Texas marble. Very good. Then that'll be $1,300. Didn't you say it was 20% less? Yeah. Well, first you said 1,400. Yes, but I was giving you a price in between. Okay, I'll take Texas marble. How much is it? $1,200. And you want 50% up front. Yes, prepayment, 50% up front. Now, are you sure you want me to finish your gravestone with your date of death? I said, yeah, all right, I'll do it. But you pay me that money first. Okay, so my gravestone is ready. I will die in 2084. Maybe. Who knows? By the way, this story, of course, is not true. Except the man in Marble Falls, Texas, is true. Second, he told me in 2003, when my mother died, he told me that a woman had insisted that he put her death date on the gravestone. And he did it. And I asked him, well, did she die on that date? And he says, not yet. It's in the future. And I never found out. Nunca averigüé. Nunca me enteré. Nunca supe. I never found out if she actually died on the date that she had. So this is partially a true story. All right, so the years. Napoleon Bonaparte, remember, was born in 1769. Ferdinand and Isabella. Yes. Ferdinand and Isabella got married in 1469. Algo pasa. Okay. The French Revolution started in 1789. It ended in 1794. Napoleon first gained power in 1799. He lost power in 1814, and then he gained power again 1 year later in 1815, and 90 days later he lost power again. All right. Ferdinand VII became the King of Spain in 1814. All right. Charles III, Carlos III, Charles III died in 1788. He didn't die in November. He died in December 1788. In 1788, his son, Charles IV, became the King of Spain. Okay, numbers, that's telling time. What time is it? It's 20 minutes to 12. It's 11:40. Yes, it's 11:40. What time was it when you started? Well, I think I started 25 minutes ago, and so it was 11:20. It was 11:20, I think, or 11:15 when I started. But now I have to say goodbye again. But I'll be back tomorrow.